Oh wow, it's raining. That's the first time I've ever seen it rain. That's very cool. So I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of Chernerus at this stage, and what I'm looking for at the moment is a scope for my Mosin, which I just picked up. Currently it doesn't have any scope on it. You see I'm actually holding a shotgun in my hands, which is something I've just discovered you can do. Carry two primary weapons. If you look at my inventory hotkey section at the bottom there, you can see I've got number 3 and number 4 is the Mosin and the shotgun. And then I've got my revolver and a pistol as well, which I found, as well as the axe. So 4 firearms and 1 melee weapon. I suppose you can probably carry heaps of pistols because they just fit in your backpack, but the 2 primary weapons is quite a neat feature, but I'll show you the issue with it at the moment. If I, for example, want to drink a can of Coke, you see the shotgun's on the ground now, so it doesn't go onto my back or anything. And after I finished doing whatever I need to do, I can't drag and drop that back into my hands. I actually got to use my scroll wheel and pick it up, and that pretty much means I have to run with it the whole time in my hands, but not too much of a downside really. Just can't sprint as fast as I could. So yesterday I kind of started down near Chernerus, on the western edge of Chernerus, and I've made my way kind of northeast from there, just winding my way between the little towns along the way. So most of them have been pretty unlooted, which has been nice. I found quite a nice bit of gear. I really would love to find another protective case or 2, purely because it gives you 6 slots but only takes up 4, so it doesn't really matter what you put in it, but just a handy bit of space saver. I've already got myself an ammo tin which has it's got 10 slots in it, but you can only put ammo in it. A protective, and see, this is where I don't want to use my shotgun, but I can't get my axe out without dropping it. So I'll just try and make note of where that shotgun is. Seems they've added a new axe sound. There you go. It swings now. Only it happens the instant that I press the button rather than in time with it actually swinging. No, I'm sure they'll work that out. Yeah, so that's a downside to the 2 primary weapons. Apparently it works for 2 if you wanted to carry 2 melee weapons for some reason as well. You could do that via the same method. This specific type of house, for some reason, I find is always empty of loot. I don't know, they just haven't configured it to spawn any loot. More revolver ammo. I've got so much of it already, I don't really know. That's an empty Coke, I can take that for now. I've actually been hoping to run into someone to try and trade. Excuse me, to try and trade some gear. Ooh, a couple of military zombies there. So what I'm going to do is just leave my shotgun here. And I'll go take out these zombies. This circle strafing. Oh, that swooshing sound's actually really off-putting. Making it a bit harder to time my attack. But yeah, circle strafing around the zombies, they generally can't hit you if you do that. So that's a good little technique. Particularly if you're stuck with your bare fists and it's going to take a lot of hits to actually take down the zombie. I think I mentioned in a previous video that the fire axe is a one-hit kill. Although I have, since I think the patch before last, they added some stronger zombies, and I've only experienced one so far, where it was one of those military zombies. It took 2 hits from the axe to kill him, but like I said, it was only once, so. Well, I was just in this house. Yes, I don't know if that was just a glitch with the fire axe, or if they've actually designed it that way. This rain's actually really cool. It sounds pretty decent. Oh, what's that? Ah, just shorts. Bit of paper. Another can of tuna. You can see I got so much bloody food at the moment. I can't do anything with it. And I've got a full stomach. I'm healthy, hydrated, and good energy. Well, there you go. I do like my fresh fruit though. I feel like I'm much healthier if I've been eating fresh fruit. Oh shit. The axe didn't make the bullet impact sound that it normally does, so they might have fixed that too. It's nice, you know, they're just slowly working their way through the 1,000 features that they want to add to the game, and just getting there one by one. This game's going to be pretty awesome by the time they finish with it. Alright, we'll eat that orange. And take my Pepsi. Oh. And my shotgun, eh? Better not forget that. That's what you got to be careful of, because just eating that orange means shotgun gets put out of your hands. At least for me, it seems they've kind of fixed that lag that used to be there between when you drop an item and it reappearing. So stuff generally is appearing straight away now, which is good. Probably do with a raincoat in this weather. What's that? A sewing kit. Pocket-sized universal sewing kit comes handy for patching various clothes. Okay, so you might be able to repair that. Sorry, use that to repair some clothes. So if I drag that, so my assault vest is worn. If I drag that over there and patch it, still says it's worn. Now, see, that's deteriorated. Maybe it can only improve it to a certain amount. Oh well, we'll give that a try next time we find another one. Or another burlap sack. I've been meaning to keep one of these, but it's probably the 4th one I've found so far. I keep chucking them out to make room for other stuff. Is that like a safety helmet or something? Fireman Sam's cap. Bob the Builder. So I've got a reasonable spawn on the coast, which is not too far away from Gorka, where I just died. And the last 5 or 10 minutes or so I've just been sprinting non-stop back. So that red roof up there, that's where I just died. So I'm really hoping that my gear is, or that my body is, oh, come on. That my body's just laying here on the ground, because I worked long and hard for that. No, it's not. Ah, god damn it. Oh, that is so frustrating. Well, you know what that means, guys. We're starting fresh. Might play as a construction worker this time. I'll see you around.